What we said in the past last earnings call in Q2 is that monthly active user growth was incredibly strong for the quarter. And what we started talking about is also this idea that one of the interesting things about Twitter is that things that happen on Twitter don't just stay on Twitter. They get distributed throughout the world into other apps, into other websites, even onto TV and the like. And so we've started talking about how big this audience potential actually will be. That said, we have a huge opportunity ahead of us globally and then specifically here in the region.
Okay, so let's start breaking it down. 271 million is the latest number we have, right? MAU, monthly active users. How many of these folks are outside the States?
So about 75% of our audience is outside of the U.S. So, Twitter is truly a global company. It's been that way for a while. Yeah. And while the headquarters may be in San Francisco, the growth and also the overall usage is all happening globally.
Okay, we've been talking a lot about how you guys have been struggling to monetize that 75% or so, the folks outside the U.S. But actually, I'm more interested in addition to the 271 million active users, I mean, there are a heck of a lot of folks who actually use Twitter daily, hourly maybe, even without having to register or sign on at all. How big is that group?
So we haven't disclosed it yet, but what we've said on our earnings call is we think it's 2 or 3 times bigger than the people that are actually just logging in.
And that's a huge monetization opportunity
as well. It will be in the future.
Yeah.
It will be in the future. I think, look, in terms of monetization, we are fairly young in terms of our monetization. We've only been monetizing the platform for a couple years. I came to the company about 4 years ago. Here in this region and across many of our regions internationally, we've only opened offices in the last 12 to 18 months. And so from that regard, growth is incredibly strong. I think in Q2, our non-US advertising growth was 168% year over year. So overall, global growth for us is incredible. Here in APAC is our largest and our fastest growing region. So we think that this has, today and also when we think about the future, there's incredible opportunity here in the region for us.
80% in terms of growth with when it comes to your monetization, but you're still well behind Facebook.
Sure. So there are a number of companies who have been monetizing their platforms for various lengths of time that are longer than when we've been in market. But we've been focused on one thing around monetization, which is we have been deliberate in how we've rolled out our ad products across the board. And we wanted to make sure that we got it right both with consumers and then also with brands. On the brand side or on the business side, really our core goal is to talk to brands about how to use the platform effectively, how to measure the ROI in the right way, and how to build better capacity and learning at the brand side so that they can continue to have success. In fact, today alone, we made an announcement that we've rolled out training programs for global agencies, advertising agencies, to help get better at learning how to use the platform.